Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato,
And I'm Classic Gamer.
and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. We're in Madovsky's library, and I'm quite excited because I see this thing, and I see this thing, and you know what these say to me?
Yeah.
Puzzles.
What?
These say
Yeah.
puzzles to me.
There is a ciphering puzzle, and I never know what I'm doing with it.
It was a Russian privatization voucher. I wondered why Medovsky displayed it so proudly.
Can we steal it?
Medovsky in Libya. Happy days. What kind of guy hangs a picture of himself and Colonel Gaddafi on the wall?
The kind who will commit murder in order to steal their own painting.
Medovsky had an extensive collection of management books. The Seven Secrets of Leadership, 2009. The Business Bonaparte, 1983. Office Eagle or Management Mouse, 1998.
No, The Prince by Machiavelli?
Leather-bound classics, bought by the yard, no doubt. Nico?
Shh! I'm eavesdropping, Josh.
Hey, George, be quiet.
Yeah, George, fuck off. My name's Stobart. Yes, we know. Sawed off Stobart.
It was a beautifully inlaid cigarette box.
Hello? Is that Tsar Nicholas?
No,
It looks a lot like Tsar Nicholas.
I have no idea.
The catch had snapped. The catch had snapped.
Try using the paperclip on it. See if that works.
The paperclip just flexed and slipped off the catch.
Maybe. What else have we got? Nail clippers, maybe.
Sadly, the catch would have been too thick to cut with nail clippers. The wood would have been too weak. That wouldn't have worked.
Huh.
Come on, Trevor.
That was
Trevor?
a great idea.
Trevor, figure this out. You We will deploy Trevor.
Nope, I needed to try something else.
Okay, so we haven't got anything we can use yet.
Do we have a hammer? We can break the box.
I think we might get in trouble if we do that.
Okay.
Can you hear what
Alright, this guy seems dangerous.
Yes.
Well, then we'll hit him with the hammer, too.
You should not have turned up here, Mr. Holmes. I made it clear I would deliver the package later today.
I wanted to make sure it got to me all right. I've got a lot of work to do on it.
This is most inconvenient.
Medovsky's arguing with his visitor, Ops, about the portfolio.
That portfolio is important, I'm sure of it.
It's something to do with this cabinet, surely.
Medovsky had left the cabinet open.
Aw,
On the
thought that was a
shelf
puzzle.
inside
It's
was
just
a
some
business
medals.
card and a scribbled note. I picked up the business card. It read, Wilfred Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration. I made a note of the address. Then I put the card back where I'd found it. No point arousing Medovsky's suspicions.
That's what you use. You use the
See a
coin.
penny, pick it up, then all day you'll have good luck.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to other people's pennies, George.
A Russian imperial egg. It looked rather plain.
George, this thing would cost more than you. Like, don't... Like, your only value, George, like the black market street price of your organs, would not match the price of this.
I suspected the medals weren't from the Moscow Debating Society. Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number.
Number must be important.
1869. It was a thank you note from a British politician. Huh. Medovsky certainly had some dubious friends.
Yeah, Boris Johnson. Yeah, that makes sense.
The The
Oh
note
no,
read,
no,
L.
definitely not.
Serp drawings for you to check.
I thought it was an evil British politician, so Boris Johnson.
I wondered if the painting could be in
Boris
the
Johnson's
portfolio
not.
that Medovsky had taken.
He's a liar, but he's not evil.
He's an idiot. Well, okay, that's actually, I'm not sure about that. He's either an idiot or he's really good at pretending to be an idiot to distract people.
He is both an idiot, but he's also very intelligent. He just,
It seems
you know,
our Medovsky has friends
I
in low places.
actually bigged him up for quite a while, like to
It's like my
one of my
boss said,
friends,
the guy wants
and
to
they were
be a
like, you know,
player.
he's like, I said, look, he might be a lot of things, but he is certainly a very clever man. Even if he does do stupid things like
By
talk about Peppa Pig
extraordinary
at the
good
fucking
fortune, the coin I'd picked up
D2 summit
was the
thing.
perfect shape to flip open the broken catch. Fancy that. Romanovs. The same brand of cigarettes that were in the ashtray in Vera's security.
But more importantly, a key.
An elaborate key in a small pouch. That was almost a great idea. Almost.
Well, I'm gonna light every single cigarette. I'm gonna kill. It's part of my. No, it's part of my plan to kill George. I'm playing the long game. Lung cancer.
That wouldn't work.
Make the cigarettes taste terrible.
That was never gonna happen.
Okay. I don't know why.
That wasn't worth trying.
Yes, it is, George. Stop questioning me. I'm in charge. You're my puppet.
Nope. I needed to try something else. That wouldn't work. I needed a better idea.
Okay, he doesn't have funny comments for most of this.
Useful.
Key is mine now. Anything else in the box?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Try using the key on the door to the left.
It was locked.
Okay.
The study door's open now. Hear anything else interesting?
Hang on.
Listen, Hobbs, just take the portfolio and do your work. You are nervous, and I don't like that.
Understood. I have got a few questions, though.
I do not like questions either. Hurry up.
I noticed a couple of people arriving. Who were they? They look like coppers.
They were from the insurance company.
Has the...
Hobbs is going to head off with the portfolio. Whatever's in there is important. We need to stay with it.
I got Hobbs' address from his card. When we're done here, we should check it out.
Okay, Josh, but hurry. Medovsky will be back soon.
Is it a real timer or
Check out the study.
when we've done everything timer?
Okay.
I don't think there's a timer.
Okay. So he comes back just when we're done everything, kind of situation.
Pretty much, I think.
All right, cool.
Wow, there must be millions of dollars worth of art on these walls.
Let's shove it down our pants, George, and get out.
These paintings would have kept a critic enraptured for hours, but I didn't have time to dwell.
Oh, this annoys me. Oh, this annoys me so much.
What?
The painting is crooked.
Oh, yeah,
It's
OCD.
badly hung and crooked. Like, all of them have, like, the string lower and tauter, and it's behind it. This one has it fire, burn, get rid of, burn house down.
That wouldn't make any sense.
And this is broken, too. The lamp.
Bad case of OCD coming
The painting
on.
reminded me of my Aunt Maud. I'd never liked her.
It's pronounced Aunt George. We're not talking
Medovsky
about
loved
insects.
art, or pretended to. Medovsky had a truly impressive collection of paintings. The drawer was open. My heart skipped a beat. But inside, I saw only a candy bar wrapper.
Well, let's get it. Come on.
The drawer was open. My heart skipped a beat.
You can't.
But inside,
But that might be the piece that brings it all together.
I remember there being a secret compartment in the desk.
Well, there's always a secret compartment in the desk at this point. It would be stranger if there wasn't a secret compartment in the desk.
Expensive chair.
It could also be strange of a international terrorist or criminal
The
like
ashtray was full of cigarette butts.
Kosofsky would not have that.
In adventure games, there's always a hidden compartment in the desk.
The desk was magnificent.
Hell,
It's
the poor fucking art gallery owner had a fucking secret compartment in his desk activated by a fucking fig leaf on a statue of himself.
I think the Cyrillic letters on the desk are the clue to what order you do it in.
I believe.
But I cannot remember for the life of me.
Those two little holes were just waiting for me to put my fingers in.
All right, let's
I
go.
resisted the urge.
No, don't resist the urge. Do it, George.
The chair was fancy and probably more expensive than it looked.
It looks pretty fancy. So.
See that? You see on the left hand leg. I think that there at the bottom of it. There, I think that's the drawer. I don't know. For some reason, it just looks strangely out of place. If you get what I mean.
Yes.
It just jumps out at you. Get what I mean by that?
Well, it certainly will once we solve this puzzle. But we need an actual clue to begin solving this puzzle, I think.
Yes. So try going and looking in that book in the other room.
Yes.
I think that is the clue.
I did remember it was written in Cyrillic, so.
Is that like is that like a ciphering code or
Cyrillic? It's just the Russian alphabet.
Oh, as much as I know.
Medovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business card and a scribbled note.
It's actually a rather important clue in Murder in the Orient Express, because you know that you find the handkerchief with an H on it.
Yeah.
It's actually N because it's in Cyrillic.
Oh. Try looking at the book more.
Everything was in Cyrillic except for a number. 1869.
You turn the pages.
Everything was in 18. Everything was in
Actually, back out of this a minute.
I can't. I think I got the. I have a picture of the fucking title page.
Look in the corner. Look in the corner. In the top left. Left of the door. Left of the door. See that machine on a table?
Oh, this thing.
Yes. So I couldn't see what it was properly. This is, I think, what we need to find out.
Yes. Keyboard was Cyrillic.
I don't remember this puzzle at all, mate. I'm sure you have to do something with this.
I didn't know the symbols. If I'd been able to remember the layout of a US keyboard, I might have been able to figure it out.
What's something to do with this?
I figured that had to be the space bar. Nope. I needed to try something else.
Okay, Trevor doesn't speak Russian. Fair enough.
I really don't know. I think it might be the date.
1869.
Have we looked at the No, we haven't we?
No, we haven't. You're right.
We'll look at it in a minute.
Weird there are no numbers on this keyboard.
I don't think he'll interact with it yet. I don't remember the bit. I don't know if there's anything around in this room that actually will decipher it for you. But I've got a feeling it's something to do with that bloody book that's on that cabinet. You have got the hints, don't forget.
I know.
Medovsky had left me. The note read, L. Serp drawings for you to check. W.H. It was Hobbs's business card. A Russian imperial egg. It was a thank you note from a British politician. Huh. But that was never going to happen.
Giving me matches was a mistake, game. I will try to burn everything. That just needs to be done.
Oh no, okay. I thought there was.
It was a Russian.
Okay, we can't look at the voucher though. Okay. Okay, screw up.
I think it's something to do with the date and the desk. I think that's what we need to figure out. But I don't. Let me just do the one hint and see.
The thing is, because the thing written in the book, it 2 or 3 of the characters are here, but not enough of them for that to be the answer.
Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe the number, the 1839 or whatever it was, might be the answer.
Okay, but the numbers are the same, so that doesn't make sense. I think the numbers are the same across. Medovsky would most likely get in the desk. Symbols behind the desk are Cyrillic as the keys of the typewriter. Check around the library for any significant combination of numbers. Okay, you're right, it's numbers.
Okay. So I was right on the number thing.
But there's the date, but what? How do we figure out what the fucking numbers
I think in order to use the typewriter, I think he needs to know what he's.
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. I didn't know the symbol. If I'd been able to remember the layout. ZX. I needed a keyboard for reference.
Well, for some reason we don't have one shoved down our pants, George, so try to figure something out. Shall we go? Do we need to go get a keyboard?
Nico?
No.
Shh. I'm eavesdropping, Josh.
Russian novels. Medovsky was clearly a big Tolstoy fan. I couldn't call Rickenbacker without a reason. I needed to see Medovsky's proof of ownership.
Well, I was going to ask him what order a keyboard's in. Right, Rickenbacker, it's George. I need to know what order a keyboard's in. You what? Why?
I'm completely stumped on this puzzle, mate.
I'm going to check another cheat. Hint. Published in 1869. Look at the typewriter. Find the Cyrillic for 1, 8, 6, and 9.
Oh, so he's the,
yeah, but I press it. But I don't know how to. He won't even try anything on the keyboard.
I should have guessed.
That's what I mean.
That wouldn't make any sense. ASD G or F. I couldn't remember.
Well, I think FN in the top left.
I didn't know the symbols.
Ah, okay.
If I'd been able to remember the layout of a USB
Yes, we know,
keyboard,
George. You said that.
Well, it's not the layout of a US. Like, I don't know how the layout of a US keyboard's gonna fucking help you, because enter's all the way up here, fucking exclamation point is here, and asterisk is here. So I don't know how the layout of a keyboard's gonna help you figure this out, George. Maybe we're not supposed to solve it.
The items we need is definitely in that desk.
No.
I've always remembered that.
I just realized we're not supposed to solve it. We're supposed to look at it. 1, 2. No, wait. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or possibly that. No, I think I know. I think I have an idea.
If that is indeed the numbers as you're saying, how the fuck are you meant to know that?
Because we're playing on a fucking computer and have a keyboard in front of us. I think.
Oh. I still think it's just a really...
Yeah, it's a weird hint. It's a weird system.
It's a weird part. It's a horrible puzzle. I hate this puzzle.
I know I clicked the hint that gives the answer, but I did not look at the answer. I'm going to figure this out. And the number we want is
1839, isn't it?
1839. So we want...
I'm assuming it would go from left to right.
Yeah, just give me a sec. I'm looking at the keyboard on my phone here. You said 39 or 69?
I'm sure it was 39.
39. Nope, that is not correct. That is not a problem. All that means is... Nope.
I saw the answer, but I don't remember what it was.
So is it... Okay, I gotta go back and check if it's 39 or 69.
When it lets you get out. See, this really pissed me off, this puzzle.
Madovsky had left the
69. That's why it's not working. Because
Okay,
I was...
69. Sorry, my bad. That was my fault.
No worries, no worries. Okay, so that'd be 8, 10.
A secret drawer popped open.
Boom.
I knew that publication date would be significant. At last.
So it's second, third, fourth, and seventh.
Yep. But not in that order.
Ah, okay.
Fourth. Fourth,
third.
second, that one, I can't count that high. And then this one.
That one is seventh. That's third from the right.
Come see this. I think we've struck gold.
Hang on, I'm coming.
You know what we should do?
A letter from a
We should
guy
unfold the paperclip and like
his
make a
company
big scratch
wants
across
to
the
purchase
desk.
La Maledizio. They're offering way over the asking price.
Anything connecting Madovsky to Vera?
Well, let's see. Here we go. A lease for Vera's security.
Aha! Then we have the proof we need.
Must be a day of the month, a day of the week with a Y in it, because the dogs are fucking screaming outside my apartment.
Helmet. These are from Paris. Madame La Trex. Hotel Britannique. Pizza. Nico. Pizza. I think your friend Shears might just be Henri's killer.
George,
Oh yeah, because
we have to get
pizza's
ourselves
obviously
something.
not the most commonly ordered food in
I just
the
had
world.
front door closed. Mudowski's coming. Put everything back in order, quick!
Right. He'll never suspect we just ransacked his house for evidence.
George, the coin!
Damn, no time. Look cool, Nico. I'll handle this.
I apologize for the lengthy wait. As you can imagine, my time is at a premium.
That's fine, Mr. Medovsky. I think we're almost finished anyway.
And payment?
Very soon, monsieur. Very soon.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Nice collection of medals you have there, Mr. Medovsky.
I earned them serving my country.
Anywhere interesting?
Chechnya. Ever been there?
No, can't say I've had the pleasure. Is that a first edition of War and Peace?
Of course. Printed in 1869. A great year for my country's literature. And Tolstoy is the master.
Is that a picture of you with Colonel Gaddafi?
A deeply wonderful man. He was a great fan of the Impressionists.
Well, he
Nope,
certainly
it's
left
not.
quite an impression on Libya. So, what brought you into the art business, Mr. Medovsky?
Oh, an eye for great artists, an appreciation of fine culture, and a love of what you Americans call the greenback.
You must be upset at the theft of La Malediction.
Yes, and disappointed that someone would kill for such a minor piece.
So this Hobbs guy, good friend of yours, is he?
No, we simply have a business arrangement. We've been through this already. Now please, if you're quite finished, I'm a busy man.
Thank you for your time, Monsieur Medowski. We'll be in touch soon.
Well, no prizes for guessing where we go now.
Hobbs' place, right?
Got it in one. Medovsky's pretty shady, don't you think?
He bought our act, though. You make a pretty good insurance man, Georges.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
By the time he realizes we're not assessing his claim, we'll have cracked the case and be toasting our success.
Here's hoping. Looks like rain.
Come
Well,
on.
no
let's get
shit.
that
It's
cab.
London. Of course it's gonna
Taxi?
rain. It always rains in London.
There's actually
I think we just stepped off the
a
London
really
tourist
funny
trail.
bit coming up here, where
I
you can
guess
annoy
this Hobbs
Hobbs
character
by
doesn't like
sounding his horn to
visitors.
get his attention.
Not the kind of place you'd expect to find a restorer of old masters.
Unless you didn't want to attract attention.
He's attracted ours. Let's see what Mr. Hobbs knows about La Malediction.
And let's try and get a look inside that portfolio.
Let's look at this junk.
Yep, that's London for you.
Piles of junk, mostly boxes of old paints and scraps of picture frames. Mixed in were wires, cardboard, and some dubious-looking old clothes.
You know what it needs to properly be London, though? All this around an empty skip.
George Stobart.
Ah, Monsieur Stobart. I trust you have obeyed my instructions not to leave Paris.
Of course, Inspector.
Good. You clearly know which side your cookie is buttered.
Who butters cookies?
Now, I require your presence tomorrow at the murder scene for a reconstruction.
I see.
12 o'clock sharp, monsieur. Or, as you would say, high noon.
Sure.
Any failure to comply, and I shall have you extraordinarily rendered. Have a nice day now.
And you. That was Nave. We're required back at the gallery tomorrow for a crime scene reconstruction.
Let me guess. Non-attendance is a criminal offense?
You got it.
Frickin' Neve. King of the malapropisms.
He's
Honestly.
a bloody idiot.
Yep, and malapropisms.
The large dumpster was full of garbage.
You know what a malapropism is, right?
No.
When you use similarly words that sound, generally big words, that sound similar to what you mean, but they're the wrong words.
Oh, fair enough.
Named for Miss Malaprop, who is a character in, I believe, an Oscar Wilde play.
Ah. I'm looking at Hobbs's van, see what we've got there.
That wouldn't have worked.
Oh yeah, just set Trevor off in the van.
Yes.
That was never gonna happen.
I'm sure the cockroach would prefer that to hanging out in your
Don't get
box.
rid of Trevor, he's our little buddy.
I'm releasing him into what would be a fucking paradise for him.
What, and living in a box in George's pocket isn't paradise?
No.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Well, yeah, we're gonna set the place on fire. That's a good plan. Probably.
I'd need the keys to start the engine. I had no reason nor any desire to steal Hobbs's van.
What the fuck happened to this seat?
I decided to leave the handbrake alone. Slosha.
I am looking at the steering wheel.
Not a sound. The horn wasn't working.
That's the clue. What do you need to do?
Fix his horn?
Yep. Because I don't think you can get his attention by knocking at the door, but you can try it. Might as well look at everything.
The door was locked. Looking through the window, I could see that there was nothing in the van. Hobbs must have taken the portfolio inside. It was Hobbs's mailbox. There was a note hanging out.
Now, what we're about to do is a federal offense.
For a second, I debated the morality of mail.
Oh, we don't have federal
It was a
law
short
in
debate.
Oh.
and I
UK.
won.
Fair enough.
But it is a crime to open someone else's mail, at least.
I decided to open a letter.
Well, George is going to prison.
Dear Mr. Hobbs.
Now we
please
can add
insist
letter
on your right
Mail
to
fraud.
inform you that
to
we will
his
no longer
ever-growing
send
list
models
of
to your address.
rap
It
sheet.
went on to discuss Hobbs's
Um,
temper and other alleged infractions.
Mail tampering
Some of
would
which
be
still
like
carry the death sentence in
different. This
certain
is mail
less
fraud.
Sophisticated cultures. Interesting. This
Well,
would come in useful.
I don't know.
I have an idea.
But
Not a snowball's chance.
Oh, okay, we can't make it. We can't Molotov his house. Right, we need some cloth to make a Molotov.
I don't think there's anyone home.
There's a light on upstairs.
Last time we tried this, it didn't work. But
Climbing
maybe this
drain
time.
pipes was something I preferred to avoid. Unless I had a great reason to do so.
The reason is I told you to, George.
There was definitely someone home.
Now try opening the van bonnet. See what we've got.
The hood was definitely stuck.
Okay, you see that? I think there's a crowbar by the gate. Up. There you go. Or chain. No, it should. That should. I think that is a crowbar. If I'm right in remembering.
I wouldn't have been able to break the chain. Or the padlock.
There's got to be something around here that we can use. I do love what they've done with this game.
The
Like all the
dumpster
different
was full of
locations you go
garbage.
to are really nice. I know you have to use something to get over that bonnet open of the van. I know that much. The nail clippers will work. No.
I tapped the nail clippers on the hood. Nothing happened.
Presto changeo.
Oh yeah, let's get drunk.
Fancy a drop, Nico?
Ah, George, have you ever known me to drink whiskey?
Let's see what she's got to say.
I found this in Hobbs's mailbox.
Sounds like Hobbs has more than just wandering hands.
Nico?
What's up?
The lights are on, but nobody's answering.
Maybe they can't hear you knocking. We could try some other way of attracting their attention.
I see the crowbar too, but I can only interact with the chain.
I know it's something to do with that. I know it's something to do with that, with the chain. I want to look and see if I'm right in a walkthrough, but I know if I do that, I'll just look at the answer, and I'd rather not. No, that's why I'd rather not do that. It's a nice change to try and work things out naturally.
And I can't believe there's nothing in. Wait. Oh no, it's the drain pipe again. Dumpster.
Hang on. Go over to where the drain pipe is and look at the seagull. Because you can see a seagull. It's sitting on something.
Yeah, I remember the seagull.
Yeah, it's like it's sitting on some kind of like. It doesn't hit you. Oh,
No, he's not interactable.
Because that thing he's sitting on, that swings. So you can get onto the balcony.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to climb the drain pipe.
Climbing drain pipes was something I preferred to avoid.
Coffee something. Try looking in the van again. In the front of it.
Okay.
A pile of paint, wire, and other junk.
That looks like a face.
Yeah, I know. The wire and junk is, I think, a clue for something else. Is there anything else in here?
I'd need the keys to start the engine. I
Hang
have
on.
no reason,
What's
nor
that?
any
What's
desire
that next to the
steal Hobbs's
pedals?
van.
Looks like a little light switch.
I popped open the
Oh
van.
my god.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
sorry,
we're fools.
mate.
We are fools.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that. I honestly thought it was something to do with that crowbar.
Clear,
you understood what I meant by
we're
that,
so
didn't you?
holy shit.
Everything was covered in a sticky film of dirty black.
I don't know how the fuck he gets
After
this thing
wiring
to
wasn't
run with
connected to
that.
anything.
I do love that we've been George Stobart for in these games for so long that we didn't even think of trying to access the bonnet by the way you're supposed to. We immediately jumped to how do we force it open.
It was the van's engine. I didn't really have any reason to sabotage it. It was the van battery. I needed to hook this up to the horn somehow.
Come on, Trevor, do your thing.
That was almost a great idea. Almost. That was never going to happen.
So I've tried
A
to
bundle of wires came into the engine bay from the dashboard. Many of the wires seemed to lead nowhere.
So I think if you go over to that pile of junk,
So we can take the wire now.
Yeah, you can take the. I think there might be some wire.
Ah, there we go. It's a pinchy finger now.
I had found just what I needed.
Random
2
trash.
lengths of wire.
Yo, Nico. Look what I found in the trash. It's
Nico, I found an old grey pipe. George, I don't care.
Hey, look! It's a greasy tissue I found in the sewer.
Oh, poor, that's disgusting, George.
Habit for collecting things, George.
I found this nose in the sewer. Hey, what's this inside it? The contents of someone's nose? Don't be gross, George.
The engine bay was a mess.
My favorite is being able to ask people about the thing you just stole from them.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
Nope. I did that wrong.
I don't think you wanted to do that.
I thought I'd have to connect it myself like a puzzle.
Oh. Yeah, well, you kind of do.
I
In some
needed a
ways.
better idea.
When connecting to the battery isn't a good enough idea for you?
Try going from
There was already a wire connected to that terminal.
you see where it's connected
Yeah,
to,
I see the other connection point.
and
I
then
see
you
this.
go from the bottom from left to right. Is that reaching? Yeah, it is reaching.
It was the van battery.
Now you might
That
be able.
wouldn't have worked.
What?
Now you might be able to use the horn. Try the horn.
But that's loose.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. What's that above the battery? Is it other wires above the battery?
Yeah, battery terminal. Oh, okay.
I thought there might be a wire you can cut.
I used the wire to join the battery to the horn.
That was never going to happen. I needed a better idea.
It might work. Try that.
No, George, not.
Then we can have some fun with Hobbs by annoying him.
The horn wasn't working.
Okay, that didn't work. I did something wrong.
Where's that wire going from to? So that
From the wiring loom to the loot to here.
need to
Battery
connect
terminal.
The horn.
Or,
Looks like we might need 3. Try using the my cards on the wire. Pick up the wire again and use
The
it
wire
to cut
just reached across. It'd be crazy to cut it now.
Okay,
this
so-
one. This one's a little too long.
There was too much wire. That was the long and short of it.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
Oh, we can do the other side.
The wire was just long enough to connect the battery to the horn.
And Eureka.
Everything was wired up. The horn had power.
Now we can annoy Hobbs.
And George mainly Rika because George has been digging through trash. So, the infamous Suorjak. Suorjak.
I figured that should get Hobbs' attention.
All right, hold your blooming horses. What are you up to with my van?
Hello there. We fixed your horn.
So I hear. Now, what are you doing in my yard?
Fixing your van.
Don't show him that letter yet. Let's have some more fun with him first.
Sorry to bother you again, Mr. Hobbs, but... Well, that could have gone better.
He's not exactly the friendliest of characters.
Neither is Stobart.
I'm not sure how many times, if you do it, it will just then repeat the same thing. But
I decided to give it another blast.
For crying out loud, will you leave my van alone?
Sorry, just need a quick word, Mr. Hobbs. Hello there. I'd just like you to take a look at this.
Whatever you're selling, I don't want it. Now get lost.
This Hobbs guy doesn't exactly like visitors.
There must be some angle we can use to talk our way inside.
alright, I think it might be worth just going for the get inside now.
I decided to give it...
You two again? What is it this time?
Sorry to bother you again, Mr. Hobbs, but...
Okay, yeah, it's time to...
Crazy. We need to get in there and take a look around.
You have no fucking authority to do that.
We've got that letter.
True.
About
That's the modeling
what-
agency. And how he's a fucking sex pest, but... Well,
I decided to give it another blast.
I think that thing that Seagull's on is later.
Afternoon, Mr. Hobbs. We're from the model agency. About blooming time. I'm on a deadline. You better come up. About time you two showed up.
Hello, Mr. Hobbs. I was just wondering if...
Can it, Goldilocks? I don't have time for chit-chat. Just get undressed behind that screen.
Undressed?
That was the deal. An extra 20 quid because I need you with your kit off.
The studio was freezing.
And as for you, darling, no need to get undressed. I've got a vivid imagination, so I'll just use that. Either way, just go sit over there on that rug and give me your best belly pock floozy. That's perfect. Just hold it there.
Nico made for a good distraction. I just needed to figure out how to get a look inside that portfolio. Excuse me, Mr. Hobbs.
Oh, what do you want? You're supposed to be sprawled naked on that rug with the family jewels out.
Yeah, well, about that. Could I just ask you a couple of questions first?
Blow me. A model who's shy and chatty. It must be my birthday.
It's a little musty in here. Do you mind if I spray some of this around?
Brett! Good Lord, man! Put it away! It'll strip the paint off me canvas!
Showing that to Hobbs wasn't going to get me anywhere. Showing that to Hobbs wasn't... I knew he wouldn't be interested. Cookie, Mr. Hobbs?
Oh, don't mind if I do. Rich tea. No bourbons?
Afraid not.
Jammy Dodgers?
oh, I fucking wish, mate.
Stroopwafel?
No, it's just the way I walk.
I could go for a jammy dodger right about now, actually. What do you think of jammy dodgers?
Don't like them.
You don't? Fair enough. I'll take them
No.
then. I'll have them all then.
Mr. Hobbs, meet Trevor,
Who's Trevor?
This is my cockroach.
my cockroach. Take a look.
Difficult childhood, eh? Well, don't take it out on me.
Showing that to Hobbs. Showing that to How about a top-up, Mr. Hobbs?
Thanks, but I've already got a glassful.
Why do you have to walk around the table,
Excuse
George?
me, Mr. Hobbs.
Oh, for feck's sake, what do you want now?
What now?
I have a letter for you, Mr. Hobbs.
From the model agency? Bane in my life, models. Speaking of which, why have you still got your clothes on?
I hear you did the restoration of that painting that got stolen recently in Paris.
I might have. It's a fine piece. You can smell the pain in every brushstroke.
Do you know a Russian called Medovsky?
You know Medovsky?
Everyone in the London art scene knows Medovsky.
And everyone in the London art scene who likes their kneecaps knows when to keep their trap shut.
Excuse me,
Try
Mr.
going,
Hobbs.
try going behind the screen. See what happens.
What now?
Yeah, about this naked, sprawling...
Oh, what's up? Afraid of the shrinking effects of a cold warehouse?
No, it's just...
First time? A little embarrassed? Well, if it helps, we can all get naked.
No, definitely not.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Let the monkey see the nuts.
We had a saying in the Stobart family. If a job's worth doing, then do it with your pants on. But I thought you were a restorer, but you're working on this painting from scratch.
Well, yeah. Look, some clients want a painting that they don't own, restored from scratch, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
He's a counterfeiter,
Don't
George.
worry, sunshine. Ignorance is bliss.
I'll let you get back to your painting.
You're too kind.
A variety of liquor bottles, all empty.
Dario, there's
Some
whiskey
drinking,
in the
lads.
jar.
Hi, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, sorry. I was just going to take a look at some of your pictures. You're very good.
I know, and that portfolio is private. I'm
You-
not paying you to gawp around my studio. Get your blooming clothes off.
You know,
Sorry.
with his build and his facial hair, you know what he looks a lot like?
What?
A guard from Fable.
Yeah. Try going behind the screen. The screen on the right.
Yes. After I fuck with the fuse box.
I want to show. I want you to
wasn't
see
going to
that
mess around
before
with
we
that wiring.
finish today's episode.
Okay, fair enough. Let's put on the negligee.
I didn't want to play around with the negligee.
Yes, you do. Come on,
Those
George.
days
Put
are
the
long
name.
gone. But I wondered who it did belong to.
Do tell, George.
My. If it isn't George Stobart.
Oh, yes.
Piermont.
Oh, good.
Oh, my. You're...
Naked? Of course. As an artist's muse, one often finds oneself en pelotas. Now, George, don't be shy. Come here and give me a big hug.
That day was the day the nightmares had begun. Trapped, smothered, choking on lavender.
George, darling, pass me my robe. It's terribly cold in here.
Oi, What are you doing with a blooming robe on? God help me, but you're supposed to be naked. I've got a deadline to meet.
Well, you won't be meeting any deadlines with manners like that. And besides, it's freezing in here.
Lady Piermont and I had met before. She was larger than life, in every way.
George, why are you still dressed? Are you stupid? Fucking.
It was a shaky old elevator that would once have lifted goods between the floors.
Oh, you! Get down from there, it's private.
Oh, sorry.
Hey! Leave that dial alone. The heating gobbles up all the power and the circuits can't take it.
Sorry.
The way you actually
I turned
distract
the
him
thermostat down again.
when we go to do it is actually to keep pouring him whiskey to get him drunk. That's like kind of like a clue. Are you pleased about the return of an old friend?
Yes, there's two old friends this game, actually.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Who's the other?
Moo.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, that's all the time we have for now. I've been Merrick Tomato.
And I've been Classic Gamer.
And, ciao.
Ciao.
Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played, edited, and recorded by me, Merrick Tomato.
And he's been helped by me, Classic Gamer.
You can find a link to Classic's YouTube channel, Classics Gamer, and his Twitch in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.